Okay, today being the last day of Liptember, I've decided to do a Liptember video, and I've decided to do it au naturel, as I think I should do it being honestly and myself. Last week, Lifeline had the statistics for the latest statistics for suicide. Suicide rates have increased by 25% over the last 5 years, and they're at a 10-year high, which is shocking. And most surprisingly, the statistics have been rising in teenage girls and young women, which is shocking considering that young women really have access to and read the most, and access to most of social media. I think I was thinking about the 15 to 44 statistic, that for men and women, suicide is the #1 cause of death over road deaths and all cancers. I've known this statistic for a while and I still find it really amazing. It's just quite shocking, and it just means that we're not getting through to people, and people are feeling more alone than ever. I have chronic depression and suicidal tendencies, and I had undiagnosed depression since about 15, and I still have suicidal tendencies, but I'm managing that a lot better now. I think 15 is understandable for an age because that's when all the hormones kick in and young people are changing, and it's a very confusing time and people can feel very isolated, teenagers, young people. 44 is quite interesting. I am 45. I believe it then again rises with elderly people, I guess with health issues, and as they feel isolated and alone. I think loneliness has a lot to do with depression and feeling alone. And that's a message that I wanted to get out there. That whilst you feel like no one understands you and no one gets how you feel, and no one is going through what you exactly are going through, you are not alone. You need to have a plan. I have a plan. I was thinking last night about the 44, 45 age, and I think the difference is around that age group is experience. It's taken me a long time to understand myself, obviously, for everyone's the same, and get to that place where I have a plan and understand my health a lot better, my mental health and my general health. On my plan is exercise that I need to be doing, foods that I need to be eating, diet, people that I need to contact, whether that be medical, friends, family. My children are everything. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my children, my family. And I have a list of people, things, and I change my plan a lot. I review my plan, changes with the seasons. I'm not so good in winter. You don't want to do your exercise all the time. That's okay. But you need to have your plan. You need to keep it by you. You need to review it. If things aren't going so well, you go straight to your plan. You look at it, you change it, you do whatever you need to do. So you need to take responsibility yourself. If you need, if your medication's not working, if you need to change it. But you need to know, like, you look back at teenagers and they think they're alone, and in hindsight you look back and you think they all think that they're alone, yet they're all suffering from that same similar problems, if not the same problem, no matter whether they're popular, unpopular. They're not alone. They're not islands. They're not they're not alone. And it's the same when you're an adult. You feel isolated when you're going through divorce, or no matter what you're going through. It may not be exactly the same problem as someone else, but it doesn't mean that other people don't have the same feelings. You need to reach out. You need to talk to people. You don't have to bore the same people with it all the time, but have a group of people that you can call on sometimes. If I can just tell one person out there that you're not alone. If you have thought before and you know that you might think about it again, if I can just say to one person, don't kill yourself, don't do it, don't end your life. Because it's not just your life that you're ending. You will affect and resonate through hundreds of people's lives, and you will affect them for such a long time and in such harmful ways for a long time. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. You need to stick to your plan. You need to do what you need to do to stay well and stay healthy. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Have a good October.